Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Educated Weirdo. This channel is designed to provide you with innovative information that empowers your intellect. So, please enjoy.
Imagine waking up one day and not feeling too well. Only to find out later, you have a possible fatal condition. So you decide to visit the local clinic filled with highly skilled and professional doctors. Doctors who have taken an oath to serve and uphold the integrity and well-being of their fellow mankind to the best of their abilities. Once there, you're administered medication for your symptoms and sent home with various scare instructions. This goes on for years. Later you find out that you were not given medication at all. Instead, you were administered a placebo. Would you be mad? Would this even be legal? Our government's sole purpose is to protect and serve its constituents through various ethical fundamental principles. However, every now and again, they steer off the beaten pathway and go rogue. A group of unknowing African Americans in Macon County, Alabama, in 1932 would find out just how far off the beaten path our government was willing to go. All in the name of scientific research. It was coined, the Tuskegee study of Negro syphilis. Syphilis is a sexually transmitted infection that can cause serious health problems without treatment. Infection develops in stages and each stage can have different signs and symptoms. The United States officially ended slavery via the 13th Amendment by ratification in 1865. The cultural and medical landscape in America, however, still harnessed racist ideologies. Scientific racism was highly common during that time. Many whites felt superior to blacks in science, and beyond. Because of this, scientific racism was used to justify the experiments before slavery was abolished. Scientists claimed that African men had the strength and simplicity of being ideal slaves. The blacks were considered a different species to the whites during and after the American Civil War. And the children of mixed races were thought to be genetically defective. The scientific and medical authorities at the end of the 19th and 20th century held very dangerous pseudo-scientific ideas concerning the sex drives and genitals of African Americans. This is important because the study in Tuskegee was carried out with these racial health understandings in mind. They believed that black people were extremely susceptible to STDs because of faulty scientific understanding of the race. Macon County was chosen because 35% of its population was estimated to have syphilis. Patients from 25 to 60 years of age were recruited in 1932 to receive free health care for bad blood, anemia, syphilis, tiredness, and other conditions. 200-plus patients without syphilis were used for control purposes, simply switching them to the syphilis-positive group if at any time they developed it. They began providing all patients with inefficient medications to make them feel better. At this point, the true nature of the Tuskegee study became clear. Instead of simply observing the natural growth of syphilis within the community and documenting it, the researchers intervened, first by treating their participants falsely, and then preventing them from seeking life-saving treatment. The original hypothesis of the study was that people would not be looking for treatment in Macon County, therefore their condition could prosper freely with no true medical interference. By 1947, penicillin was the standard treatment for syphilis, leading to the opening of multiple rapid therapeutic centers for penicillin syphilis. They still, however, refused treatment to 399 people all the time. In 1952, approximately 30% of participants received penicillin despite the greatest efforts of researchers. The youths claimed, however, that its participants would not seek penicillin or pursue treatment schemes. The tuning of the scientists changed over time. They argued in 1965 that giving penicillin to the subjects was too late because of their progression of syphilis. In all stages of syphilis, penicillin is, and has been, recommended and could have stopped progression of the disease in the patients. The Centers for Disease Control, which took over the study from the youths, decided to continue with the research until a newspaper reported on the experiment. The Tuskegee study ended following the leak of the New York Times by a whistleblower, Peter Buxton, in 1972. There remained only 74 test subjects in the end. 128 people died of, or were affected by syphilis. 40 women, and 19 children with congenital syphilis were born. The NAACP lodged a class action suit against the youths in response to widespread public indignation. It paid medical charges for all the survivors and family members who were infected, the last of whom died in 2009. Sadly, not a single person has been charged for their roles in condemning 399 men to syphilis till this day.
For more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to smash the like button. I am the Educated Weirdo, and as always, much love and respect.